Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that shows you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So guys, I had a recent request from a subscriber on having a defense to shut down this particular play, which is a cross drag. It's out of the pistol bunch tight end playbook. It's Saints playbook. Saints is a very common playbook that a lot of people are still using online, and then the Buccaneers is trending, and then also it's in the running gun and the pistol. And I ran into people running a mini scheme out of the pistol bunch tight end, and it can be very frustrating. In particular, this particular play right here, the cross drag. This is a very hard play to stop, and this actually was a request from one of my subscribers, Tom Latimer, and he says they run cross drag stock and mix in a tight end attack, both which you attack the middle of the field. And I started putting my defensive ends and vert hooks and attempted to slow down the reads, but haven't had a lot of success. So I was in the lab. I found a defense that can slow this down. It will mess up people's reads. Now, if the play completely breaks down, then there'll be some openings and stuff like that. But this is a good, it's an easy defense that you can jump into to shut this down, and it also will provide some coverage against like the vert attack too. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Now the defense is going to be the dime, and this is, you can find the dime in a lot of different packages, but the 46 I know is a very popular defense getting used by a lot of people online because it's got the 3-3-5 variations that are the meta defenses. But this is a nice defense you can actually jump into. Now the play we're going to take a look at is going to be the cover 3 cloud, but I want to talk about our coaching adjustments to go and shut this down. First and foremost, we want to go ahead and use man align. I know that the meta has really switched a lot. A lot of people are using man align, so this probably won't be an adjustment for you. But if you use man align, this is going to get the defenders over the middle. I also play ball. I want to get my guys playing the ball. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to leave our flat zones at default, but we're going to take our curl flats. We're going to put these curl flats and put them at 10. And what's unique about this particular play and this setup to stop this play is that we're going to put the zone hook drops. We're going to put those at 15, 20 yards or so because we want them to get those hook drops into the passing lanes of this route, which is basically a quick snapper's dream. All right, so to set up this defense, it's fairly simple. We're going to press our guys. We're going to take our defensive line and shift them off to the left. I'm going to take the the right of screen defensive tackle, my X icon. I'm going to go ahead and man him up on the running back. I'm going to go ahead and take away that delayed swing route. And then the other adjustment I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take my outside right of screen defensive back and actually put him in an outside quarter. I find that he's going to play the side out a little bit better for me. Now my responsibility is the user, this guy right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to bite down and come across about 5 yards and then come back up into a passing lane because that's going to be the fast hit that my opponent's going to use. So I'm going to take away his fast hitters, but basically all I'm going to do is I'm just going to come down and then come back up into the passing lane. This will take away his reads. And I could shuffle a little bit with that, but I want to go ahead and take away his reads with this particular play and force him to go ahead and make late passes or passes for this to develop. So we're going to go ahead, set this up once again, press these guys down, these quick little adjustments right here. I want to take away his fast reads underneath, his little draggers. I want to be in the area. I'm going to take this passing lane out. And then what's going to happen is he's going to have to force a bad pass or pass or lead like that. Now this is not one of the better defensive lines in the game. They don't really have any kind of elite person. So if you had an elite rusher, that's going to make a huge difference. But you can see if he tries to check the ball down, that running back route is essentially going to be shut down with this route. And it's fairly simple and straightforward to set this up. If you blitz another guy, that should probably help with the edge pressure. And you want to take away that in route. That money in route is right there. And you can see it pretty much locks everything up, especially if you get the edge pressure on the sideline or off the sides. So with this particular play, you've got these two mesh. You've got this mesh concept. You've got this dragger right here, and then you also have this dragger right here. So if you bring your user down, he's not going to throw that right away. And what happens is once you pass it off, it's going to go into this guy's passing lane. You've got basically this route, this guy actually in a spy that's underneath it too. You know, the running back releases, he's going to chase with that route. So basically you've got this bracketed where these guys can react to that. This other drag route is going to fall right in here. And what's interesting is about this leader play is that you basically got these two guys that are bracketing this route, and they're going to cover this up all the way until you get to the sideline. You're going to have this guy that actually can come down and bite this. Now, you could play with your cover 2 coverages, your flat coverages, but I just prefer to do this little flat route. And my responsibility is to make sure I take away this dig route. The dig route is really, really deadly, but you can see that there's going to be some people that can actually hit that. So the guy's going to have to throw this dig route really, really quick, because if he waits on the in cut, you've got a guy that's floating into that in cut to take that away, so you can pick him off with that particular route. So this is a good play to go and shut this down, or slow this play down. Obviously, if you get no pass rush, he can he might be able to go ahead and get in and basically hit the play when people start bouncing on the routes and hitting the sidelines and stuff like that. But this play is basically designed to be a fast release. Now, if your opponent runs the verticals play against you, then it gets a little bit stickier, and you're going to have to make a decision on whether you're going to give up a flat or if you're going to give up the wheel route. So, in this type of situation, if he uses verticals, you need to go ahead and cover up this streak. But it's going to open things up a little bit for you. I want to open up things for this person's offense. And the running back route really isn't something I was super concerned about. I'm more concerned about this guy right here that gets past the coverage, and you can see he's wide open for a huge completion down the sideline. So there is a quick adjustment you can make, but this is going to open up that drag on the backside. So this is what you could do if you anticipate him jumping into this verticals play. So if you anticipate him jumping into verticals, what you can do is the hard flat off the left, you can turn him into an outside quarter, and what's going to happen is he'll actually chase with Thomas's route, that wide receiver. He'll actually chase that route, basically putting, he's going to take away that route, so there's no passing lane for your opponent to hit, and basically all it's going to give him is a dunk underneath with the running back. So you can see right here, instead of letting this guy through, we get a match coverage type situation, and now this essentially has been taken away with the match coverage. So that's why you want to make that adjustment. So this is not the perfect defense, but if you can catch your opponent off guard, get a couple sacks and stuff like that, and take away that particular play, it can definitely go ahead and really frustrate him and take him out of this offense, or make him scared to run this offense, because it's basically shutting everything down. So this is just a defensive concept that you can use to shut this down. Fairly simple adjustments, just a few adjustments that you can do so your opponent can't quick hike you. It does put you in a position to go ahead and to be able to take away the run. And if you expect them to do verticals, you can make one quick additional adjustment to go and shut that play down or force them to take the check down. So once again, guys, if you like these type of tips, make sure you hit the subscribe button, also that notification icon, and then also let me know if this is stuff that you think is going to help you with your gameplay by hitting that like button. So thank you for your support, guys. I really appreciate it. Until next time.